Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, Italy. I want to express my sincere apologies for the lack of videos on the channel. I am in a sketch writing course, and writing sketches takes a lot more time than I thought it would. So I don't know how many videos I'm going to be getting out over the next few weeks. The course should be done in October. That's not very specific, is it? It's, I think the second or third week in October. So, hopefully things can kind of get back to the level where I'm doing things normally. We shall see. Couple of things I want to do. One, we're just going to get rid of these, and instead replace them with some of these guys. Not in Africa though, please. Europe, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. Beautiful. What else was I going to do? There was something. A couple of comments. One suggesting that I should increase relations with France. Because after all, we do have French land that is now ours, so that might not be a bad idea. I'm hoping that they're not experiencing the same kind of thing that I'm experiencing with the whole Great War, because technically, after losing a Great War, I shouldn't be able to build armies. But as you can see, we can build armies without issue, so I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. But I should not unpause. It might not be a bad idea. It's going to be tough to get France up to plus 100. We're negative 200, so that's a 300-point swing. Okay. And Germany's gone communist. They don't like us. So that's not good. Austria, they don't like us. The UK, they don't like us. Russia, they don't like us. Spain, you should. Oh. Let's see, Canada? They're cordial with Mexico. So they are allied with the UK, so we could at least... So what I think happened here with Canada becoming a great power is it was probably released as a dominion by the UK, and then it rose to great power status. Now, the weird thing is, what usually happens with the UK is that it will release Columbia right away. So what is British Columbia right away, and then have that as a dominion. So I don't know if it was Canada, the Dominion of Canada, and the Dominion of Columbia, and I'll be honest, I haven't been looking at North America enough to really know if that is the way it went. But what probably did happen was the UK released Canada as a dominion, and then Canada became a great power through the amazingness of Canadian industry and obviously prestige, and military as well. You know, it's a whole, we're like baby America, right? So we fit in there. Regardless, they have no interest in being friends with me. None at all. So really, the only other great power we got here, well, we got two. We got the US, who are kind of okay with us, although I'm sure our little meddling in Central America early on probably angered them, but I have a feeling by now they would be over it. There is also Japan, although Japan, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there isn't Japan. Japan is in a very rough place right now. It looks like Finland, Netherlands, the UK, and Russia are beating them up. So, this is free? I've never seen that. So Japan, and I mean, you know, the Netherlands own a good chunk of Japan as well. I don't think Japan's going to be a good ally. So we could try to improve relations with France and at the same time America. So let's check America's allies: Liberia, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Ecuador, and Imperial Japan. Why aren't you in the war to protect them then, man? That's crazy. Insufficient relations. So let's make friends with America. That seems to make sense to me. The number 3 and number 4 power in the world. We can be friends. So yeah, so we'll give that a shot. We'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, I guess really it's just a matter of rebuilding the Italian army, because it is in a rough place. And what? Oh, engineers. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, good. We got central bank theory done, so that's in commerce. So that's good. We could go for investment banking, or well, I guess it would be investment banking would be the next thing to do. But what I kind of really want to get to is dreadnoughts. So what do we need to build dreadnoughts? Can we build dreadnoughts already? That doesn't make sense. Level 5 or greater, level 4 or greater for oil-driven battleship. Sorry if you can hear that diesel truck out the window. And we're upgrading those to level 5, but we are level 4, so we should be able to get those oil-driven. Do we need fuel? I think we have a fuel factory. I'm very confused. We have this researched. Blue water, like it's green, so I don't know if that means we're good. I'm a little bit confused, but whatevs, that's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. I guess that is coming up quick, so we might as well. I don't know. At this stage of the game, I don't know what we need to get things working. I don't think we need any more focuses. Maybe romanticism? That might not be the greatest thing to go after. I think we'll just dump a bit more into industry. And let's see, do we want factory throughput to go up? I think integral rail system, really. Let's get some arteries of commerce. Let's get Italy built up and looking fine. But I would like to get some actual real warships out. I think that would be pretty useful. We got tank exploits. But again, thanks to the way capitalists work, I don't think we'll ever be getting a tank factory built. So, you know, what can we do? Italy has suffered through the Great Depression, but this year there are signs the country may be recovering at last. While the Italian stock markets are still in flux, with investors terrified and banks barely able to remain solvent, conditions overall appear to be improving. Well, it's about time. At least this time the 99%'s winning, right? Yeah. Okay, so we got the last horsey unit done, and I think we'll want at least one more army. And I keep forgetting. I don't know if I'll be able to take care of this in time. Get France on our side. Has that passed enough? We'll get this up to 100 with the US. And they'll hopefully prove to be a handy ally. I don't know if they'll be able to make good landings on France if that ever happens. Of course, and not just France, but Formosa, Norway, Netherlands, Krakow, Tunis, Bhutan, the UK and all the UK's friends, Russia, and the Ottoman Empire. We are really screwed when it comes to allies here. Spain's gone fascist, Germany's gone communist. What about Sweden? They're allied with Russia, so that probably won't happen. I think America's really our only bet. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I see a pharmaceutical plant in Piedmont. Are you kidding me? Where is it? Did I do that? Why would I do that? We don't need this upgraded. What do we got here? An ammunition factory where we've got no other ammunition factories? No. And we'll keep the stock exchange, sure, why not? Attend the 5th Olympic Games? Yes. Well, we should be producing some oil here, so... just not enough. So, we will need... Oh. Why did I think I had Borneo? That's ridiculous. Maybe we aren't producing oil then. I don't think Burma has any. What are you? Burmese Citizen Guard. You should be able to take care of that. Are we producing oil? In my head we were, but... doesn't look like it. Well, crap. Our colonial gains were all for naught. Although I guess... No, that's British. We could take the last little chunk of Brunei here. They're only allied with Japan, and I don't think we need to worry about Japan as an enemy. So, we will need to get some fleets over there. Some transport fleets, anyway. What's our weight here? 12, and we've got 5, so we need... 7 more. Okay. Let's not have you... We gotta have a naval rally point somewhere. We don't! Okay, well, we'll go to Palmero then. Nope. Navy. Not military. And we'll get 7 more transports. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Okay. And then we'll call the other 5 steamers home. There we go. I think, though, before we go pushing the colonies out any further, we should probably get at least another army stack set up in Europe itself. An association of capitalists in Emilia have begun a public relations campaign educating their workers on the value of free trade. They have quite successfully persuaded the clerks and craftsmen of the state that free trade is in their and their factory's best interests. Seems like everybody wants it, so support it. I'm going populist today. If people want things, they can have it. That's just gonna make things easier. For me, anyway. A strange fever has erupted among the cattle in one of our farming provinces, and the cattle are reported dying en masse. The veterinarian at the local garrison has been crisscrossing the province, trying to do what little can be done to stave off the effects of this, apparently quite contagious disease. While the disease itself will eventually dissipate, the question of reimbursement for hundreds of ruined farmers and their families still require attention. We got the money. You got your losses covered, people. We are here to help the Italian people. And I need to remember to continually increase relations. So let's take care of America. Increase relations. And we'll be getting close to an alliance with them soon, I hope. As the Italian election gets underway, it becomes clear that it will be a contentious one. We shall see what happens. No million communists roving in the streets. Please, you can set up in Turin, and we will go ahead and build ourselves another round of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Cancel all that. This will just be easier for me to do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scratch that one. And we will get another one in Naples. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these guys for a... Oh, no, not there. 1, 2. Messina. Am I correct? Yeah, we're safe. Minorities in Romania are gradually have gradually lifted themselves out of poverty and into the middle class. They have started their own sports organizations, newspapers, and religious centers. Arson attack. We'll just let the people discuss it. I think that's the easiest solution. Just let people talk about it. I guess another thing we should check on is our sphere. Now, I know Japan was getting involved, but I don't think we really have to worry about Japan anymore. So our sphere should be fine. You are right. Let's see. Well, Italy is not currently at war. There are those who think it should be. Really? Now? We'll take the infamy hit. But we're not going to go to war now. That's ridiculous. Let's see. We will need to probably boost some stuff in Afghanistan. We can drop Burma down a bit. We're fine. No, we're not fine in Albania because Russia's getting all up in our grill. Burma actually should be okay to drop down to 1. Egypt, thankfully everybody's hostile or, you know, neutral in the case of Canada. Hold on. Well, it looks like the UK is probably getting in. Oh no, the Netherlands did that. Well, if the Netherlands and the UK are getting involved in Makran, we should probably start getting our points to build up there again. Peru, that looks fine. Romania, decrease opinion of Russia. And everywhere else should be okay. Yemen's in our sphere, right on. I did not realize that. Are they a satellite of me? Is that... Oh. Yes. But they are being overtaken by the Yemeni army. So we'll see how long that lasts. Probably not long. It sounds like our transports are getting built. That's good. Let's see. Most people are still moralists, so faith must be represented in politics. Obviously, we're conservative. That makes sense. The Panama Canal joins the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, replacing the long and treacherous route around South America. Construction was first started in 1880, blah 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 blah. Who actually built it? Was it America? It was Germany who built the Panama Canal this time around. So I think the Suez is French and the Panama Canal is German. These people are... Well, this is more split. So it's left to popular sovereignty then. Now they did build the Kiel Canal as well. So Germany's quite the canal builders. Tensions in Chad. We can probably afford a prestige hit that big. I don't necessarily need a lot of tension raising in my colonies that I can't do much about. And increase relations with America. We're getting close. As long as geopolitically we don't step on their toes, we should be fine with America. A highly respected university professor has written an increasingly influential theory supporting a laissez-faire economic policy. His private affairs are none of our business, actually. He's free to write whatever he wishes. Where's my other fleet? How far out are you, Asian Squadron? Oh, good. You made it through the canal and you'll be home soon. Let's see. We will uncover the truth accordingly. No need to court favor of anybody or anything of that nature. So we might as well just try and find the truth when it comes to women getting raped, because that's probably a good thing to find the truth about. Destruction and poverty, or destitution and poverty, along with the other social ills that follow in the wake of a serious alcohol addiction, are becoming ever more widespread in Genoa and in the entire Piedmont region. We can't do anything about that. Religion's a private matter. Interesting. That's a good middle-of-the-road populist choice. Interesting. You guys can do what you gotta do. Alright, let's get the Asian squadron set. And so now we should be ready for an Asian army. Once, what do we got here? The second army is done, and it is not quite there yet. So we'll finish those off and get there soon. The Yemeni government is besieged by rebels and threatens to fall if they do not receive assistance from Italy. They warn us that if the rebels are successful, it is very likely that Yemen would cease to be in Italy's sphere of influence. Okay, we are going to see what we can do and pause this. We're going to go to Rome, pick up our badass experience from the Great War Third Army. We will... Why give me the... I mean, I guess I should have noticed when there was a bunch of rebels sitting around in the land. But still... Why give me the pop-up when, just a few days later... We have a cause belli on them, don't we? Didn't we get one? This is Yemen, right? If we need the opium, my god, if we're expanding the pharmaceutical company... Okay, let's see. We should have... Why don't I have that cause belli? Italy. Cordial Friends Sphere. Did I misclick? If I misclick, please let me know. Because I don't think I misclicked. Now, with the revolution gone on, they won't be friendly to any foreign governments, which is good. We should be able to just sneak in there and retake what is rightfully ours. And I'm not going to leave the Third Army stationed around here, but apparently... Sure. Welcome to Italy. Apparently it might not be a bad idea to leave some sort of garrison in Djibouti. And keep that going. Electric furnace, that's for stainless steel. Assembly line. None of that gets me to these. Which is just that's all I want. I shouldn't need anything else. Really, I just want to build big ships. That's all that is. We'll go with... I guess we'll go with military directionism. That might be helpful. And, dear people of Italy, you guys want a low minimum wage. So, there it is. We will give you a low minimum wage. Congratulations. Yugoslavia. Yeah, 3.5 infamy. That is fine. Presumably in my sphere, right? Yugoslavia? No, it isn't. Okay, so Europe, priorities. We must be adding it to our sphere then. And increased opinion. There we go. Well, that'll be a nice little addition to our sphere of influence. We got Albania. We'll get Yugoslavia in there. And that'll at least, you know, hopefully present a... Is that the Yugoslav army? That is a fair-sized army for Yugoslavia. Austria wants to... Well, or... I mean, Yes, yes, Yugoslavia. Grow, grow! We can't keep losing 100 prestige here, so we'll take the Flashpoint tension. Yugoslavia could prove to be a nice little thorn in Austria's side. Unfortunately, Austria is allied to Britain, of course, that shouldn't surprise anybody, and the United States, which angers me. Germany changed color. They are now a fascist dictatorship, just like Spain, so I would kind of doubt that they'd be interested in joining an alliance with us unless we went fascist as well, which is, you know, kind of not in the cards right now. We can't increase... Oh, I guess I just did that. It could have happened. We could have gone fascist, but we didn't. And honestly, thankfully we didn't. We'll send the second army down to Rome, and then I'll get the... Forget expansion now at this stage. Portugal? Sure, why not? How are you doing? Proletarian dictatorship, so yeah, not really what we're looking for. Navy? Yeah, just come out into the Straits of Obock. Like I say, I don't know about expansion, so while I'm on that train of thought, Europe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find Europe again and go 1, 2. There we go. Although I will need a Pacific Army, I think. So maybe establish protectorate, proceed. You're coming back, Yemen, and we're not going to let you get too far this time. But yeah, I think an army in Djibouti would be good. I wish it was connected. Maybe we should go to war with Ethiopia, too. Although it looks like Egypt's taking care of that, so... I don't want to take things away from my spherelings. Poor Egypt. They should have had a better sphere master. Tutankhamun's tomb for Japan. Lucky bastards. I shouldn't say that. They're not doing well, so congratulations on getting the tomb. It was probably pretty necessary for you guys at this moment. Tensions in Hispaniola? Come on. They've been part of Italy for ages. Why would they be upset with us? I don't know if we're going to get France up there. America. And if my plan is retaking Austrian land, it doesn't look like the Americans are the best bet. But I think we'll let the Austrians have their little piece of northern Italy, and we'll just sort of play defensively against France, I guess. I think we'll... yeah, we'll take the drop in the bucket of prestige. Well, the fascists are kind of going up, but... Well, no, they are... They are the... Well, third most popular... oh god, what's the... Party. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh god, okay. Well... Let's see. It doesn't look like the US honored the call. So it's just Britain and Austria we'd be at war with. The problems with that, obviously, are we don't have much of a military. Although we do have a bigger military than Austria. It's just the UK, which... I think we're gonna proceed. Whoops, pause. Pause. Okay. Peace offer from Yemen. Beautiful. Thank you. Is this actually Italian territory now? It's not exactly what I want, so we'll let it tick a day. There we go. And then we will... Diplomacy. No. Politics. Release nations. Yemen. Yemen. Of course it isn't. That's fine. We'll let the transports get home, because they are not safe there. It looks like the Americans got a colony. Where, like, it would be around the Niger Delta, right? So, that's British Africa. Canadian Africa. Well done, Canada. I mean, colonially, you picked horrible locations. You produce enough fish, and goats? Come on. You've got, like, beaver pelts. It's much better than wool. What's going on with Newfoundland here? They're looking pretty 1980s. Okay, well, I guess the crisis wasn't about the US getting that colony, and that's fine. Okay, what to do from here? Well, we have a military here. What's this? Romania. You want us to come help you against Bulgaria? Is it just the two of you? Okay, why wouldn't Russia join that war? They have no reason not to join that war. 74,000, that's got to be most of Austria's army. Yes? Oh, that's such a bad idea. Because if I join, Russia's probably going to get in. I can't fight Russia. Can I? I can't fight Russia. Oh? They'll be able to mobilize more troops than I will. But I think the key here is I'm still able to... Yeah, okay, we'll get involved. We'll see if the Russians join in too. But I think as long as I'm still able to train new actual real units, I won't have to mobilize yet. Now obviously if Russia joins in, that'll change. What do you guys want? Child labor illegal? Done. We're dragging you into 2 more wars. So, yeah. Although, what I want to do right away, once the war is going well enough, is to take my land back from Austria, which is the only reason I got involved in Yugoslavia. And Romania, well, they're my ally, and I'm already going to be in the area. So let's just make sure Russia doesn't join in. And we should be set. Okay, you're ready to go. You're coming up. We're training more. Zadi, who are you friendly with? Nobody. So you will give me military access. Oh, then we can just... Oh, no, that's Ottoman land. Never mind. That's the only chunk of Britain I'm looking for. Now, I should have a massive African army. Okay. Easy enough. Go kill the British. And we'll see if we can... Man, if we can turn the tide and maybe siege down some of British South Africa, that's just fine. Burma, I'm giving up on. It's too far. We don't have the infrastructure or the ability to get there. And the New World should be safe. Although, I mean, if we wanted to, we don't have a navy there anymore. We could scamper around and, you know, pick off some British land there. Yeah, even Canada's not involved. This is just strictly the UK. None of their spherelings, none of their dominions. That's pretty good. Anyway, this episode is starting to run a bit long, so I'm going to leave it here on a cliffhanger of another war. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up if you have enjoyed this episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.